to stand in a mountain pose. Just find a moment to have a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. And the next inhale, we'll bring our arms up, interlocking the fingers, big stretch, pointing up to the sky. Exhale to bring them down. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, we'll bend to the left, hinging at the hips. Feel a nice side body stretch here as you inhale. Inhale to come back to center. Exhale, bending to the right. Feel a big side body stretch here as you inhale, feeling the left rib fill with air. Inhale to come back to standing. We'll just bring the feet shoulder width distance apart, arms out, and we'll just take some big circles here, leading with our hips, all the way around. If your arms are too sore, feel free to put them down. And we'll just swap directions of our circles. Just find as big as circles as you'd like. Exhale to bring the arms down. Your inhale will bring the arms to a cactus shape, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Exhale to hug. Squeeze the back in. Inhale to bring the arms back to cactus, leading with the chest. Exhale to bend forward, giving yourself a big hug. Just follow your own breath here. Just take a moment. Just focus on your natural breath flow. Take a moment to notice this. Feel the heart chakra expanding here as you open the chest, leading with the heart, and close to find self-love. Giving yourself a big hug.
That's good.
Next inhale, we'll just come to center, starting with our sun salutation. Inhale to bring the arms all the way up. Exhale for a full forward fold. Just going down as far as you can. Inhale to find a half lift. Maybe I'll just face this way for her. Find a half lift. Exhale will come through plank, down to chaturanga. All the way to the ground. Inhale for cobra pose. Exhale for downward dog. Inhale to walk the feet up towards the hands or come to standing however you can. And we'll meet in halfway lift. Exhale to roll all the way down for forward fold. Slowly start to rise as you inhale, rolling up through the back. As you come to standing, we'll bring the arms overhead. Exhale, release, coming into a forward fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, come through plank to chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. We'll walk the feet forward or come to standing however you can. And we'll meet in halfway lift. All the way to forward fold. Come up to standing, rolling slowly. Bring the arms overhead. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale will come through plank to chaturanga, lowering yourself down. Inhale to bring the chest up. Exhale for downward dog. We'll walk the feet up. And we'll just go through this one more time, coming into a full forward fold. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale through plank to plank chaturanga. Inhale for cobra, lifting your chest up. Exhale for downward dog. Inhale, walking the feet up to a standing position, raising the arms up. And exhale, we'll come to a seated position. Just find a comfortable position here. We'll take the right hand to the left knee, raising the right arm up and over, hinging at the hips, the left arm. Just find a nice side body stretch here. Inhale, feeling the chest and the ribs expanding, maybe feel the pressure expanding. And exhale, just release some of the tension in the body. Let yourself lean over a little bit more. Just feel the sensation that your breath gives. We'll come back to center. And let's switch arms. And hinge at your hips. Just feel a nice side body stretch here. Inhale to expand the pressure, exhaling to release. Inhale to come back to center. Inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. Exhale, bringing the left hand behind you, right hand to the left knee, and we'll follow our gaze, looking over our left shoulder. Let's find a moment here for the spinal twist, feeling the sensation of your spine, of your back releasing. Keep your head up. Inhale, coming back to center, bringing the arms overhead. And exhale, we'll switch sides. We'll take one more breath in this position. And when you're ready, we'll inhale back to center, bring the arms over and resting them on your knees. We'll just roll the head in one way, just slowly circulating the head. Just take it really slowly here, it's just a warm up. Feel free to roll over any ticks and clicks you may feel. Just take note of where these are. And draw attention to your natural breath. we'll just swap directions. Just really slowly massaging the neck. When you're ready, we'll come back to center, reaching the left arm directly out and lowering it to the ground. We'll just bend the neck to the right, feeling a nice stretch all through the neck, down the arm. If you'd like to extend this pose, we'll just bring our right hand to the top of our head, just really gently applying a little bit of pressure here. Inhaling to feel the stretch, and exhale, we'll surrender the neck a little bit more. Inhale to come back to center. Just slowly come out of this position. Your next inhale, we'll bring the right arm out, directly down, lowering the neck to the left. Feel the stretch all through the neck here, through the arm. And feel free to place the left hand on top for an extension. Inhale to come back to center, and we'll just move the butt back 1 or 2 steps, finding some more distance between our hips and our feet. We'll just lead with the chest, taking big circles here, filling ourselves with Kundalini energy, feminine energy. Just take it as slowly as you need. The next inhale, we'll switch directions. Start to feel the back warming up here, feeling the hips come to life. On the next inhale, we'll come into a child's pose. Bringing the knees together, feet together. We'll just sit on top of our feet, walking the arms out until you're comfortable. Feel free to spread the knees here if you like. Just let the forehead come to the mat. Feeling a stretch in the upper back. And just surrendering here. This is a pose that you can come back to at any time if anything's too intense. Just find your peace in this pose, no pressure. On the next inhale, we'll walk the hands to the left of the mat, keeping the body center. Let's lower the head to the mat. As you breathe in, just feel a nice stretch in the right of the body. Just focus on the breath here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale, we'll walk the hands back through center to the right of the mat. Lower the head down. As you inhale, take note of the side body expanding, and exhale to release. Just feeling the difference that your breath makes in your body, how it affects the body. Inhale to come through to center, and we'll come into a tabletop position. Shoulders stacked on top of our wrists, hips on top of the knees. We'll just raise the left arm up with your inhale. Exhale to thread it through the right arm. Finding an intense stretch here. You can support yourself more with keeping the right hand to the floor, or inhale to reach it over the body, extending here. If it's too intense, just support yourself with all of your weight on your right arm. Inhale, coming back, lifting the arm out from under, coming back to tabletop. Inhale to lift the right arm, threading it through our left. Support yourself here, or with an inhale, extend and reach over your back. And the next inhale, we'll bring the left arm down, supporting ourselves as we come out and into tabletop position. From here, we're going to find cat and cow. So with an inhale, drawing the stomach down, lifting the chest and the gaze up. Exhale to round the back, drawing the chin to the chest. Inhale. And exhale to round. Just follow your own natural breath here. Feel free to add in any organic movement, maybe swaying side to side, maybe rolling the back forward and backwards. Any movement that feels natural to you. On your next inhale, just come back to center and we'll walk the hands out 1 or 2 steps forward. Finding some hip circles here, dropping all the way down, coming back into a child's pose variation to move forward once again. Just take it really slow here. Just feeling the hips. On the inhale, we'll change directions. Inhale, we'll come back to tabletop and we'll push down into downward dog. Pedaling the feet here, just find some movement. Just come to a still position, pushing the heels down to the ground, pushing the earth away with our hands. Inhale to lift the left leg. It's okay if you can't do this. Just stay in downward dog. Then we'll bend the left knee and bring it over to the other side, opening the hips. Inhale, we'll bring the knee to the nose, dropping the left knee just behind the left hand. And we'll find a pigeon pose here, sitting up nice and tall. Just take a few breaths here. On your next exhale, we'll round forward, lowering the head to the mat or resting on top of our arms. We'll just find nice straight hips here, not not leaning to one side too far. It's okay if your position looks different to your neighbour or if it looks different to how it was yesterday. Each of our bodies change every day. On the next inhale, slowly come up to a seated pigeon pose. And we'll come back to a downward dog position. Just feel your hips here. See if there's any difference now that we've done a pigeon pose. Feel free to pedal the feet backwards and forwards. Just focus on a solid downward dog base here. And when you're ready, we'll lift the right leg with an inhale, bending the right knee and extending to drop the knee open. Bringing the knee to the nose, and we'll drop the right knee just behind the right hand. Find any position here that's comfortable for you. We'll come into a seated pigeon pose. Just extend the back here, opening the chest. Exhale to round forward, resting the head on the hands or the mat. Keeping the hips square, not rolling onto one side too much. We'll just breathe through any uncomfortableness here, taking a big inhale through the nose and a big sigh out through the mouth. Just continue to focus on your own breathing here. Feeling the breath flow through your lungs into your stomach. Feeling the body expand and releasing, exhaling, feeling the body release and relax down. On your next inhale, we'll come up to a seated position. Coming back to a downward dog when you're ready. Take note of your hips, take note if there was any difference between the left and the right. Find any organic movement here, maybe swaying side to side. And on the inhale, we'll bring the left foot forward for a runner's lunge. Just getting here any way you find necessary. We'll bring the right knee up off the mat. Now we'll go into a gecko position. So heel toeing the left foot out mat width distance, bringing the right knee and the right foot down to the mat. Just come into this tense hip opener. And if you'd like to extend, roll the foot out onto its side and grip. Just breathe here. If you're finding this too intense, feel free to come out of the pose and move back in. Inhale to slowly come back to your lunge, and we'll come back to downward dog, however you'd like to get there. Inhale to bring the right foot forward for a runner's lunge. I'll just show it this way. Just hold this position here. Exhale to drop the knee, dropping the foot. We'll heel toe the right foot out to the sides of the mat Bring the hands into fists, just supporting your weight here. Again, if this is too intense, just come out to come back in. And if you'd like to extend, rolling the right foot over, gripping with your right hand. Inhale to slowly move out of this pose. And we'll come back into a downward dog, however you'd like to get there. Really push away from the earth here, extending the back. Exhale to drop the knees. We'll melt the chest